deep in the parched desert sands of ancient Osirian,
long-forgotten secrets are becoming unearthed
that could threaten the security of the entire region.
Through cursed tombs, undead crypts, and towering pyramids,
our unlikely band of heroes must rise to the challenge
and find the secrets of
the Mummy's Mask.
Last time on the Mithril Tabletop.
Habibi and Tanhi caught some filth fever. Suddenly, you see this Osiriani woman, and she's completely made of sand.
You are interlopers. Leave now!
There's like severed heads on this table.
The sand creature then sprinkles some sand in Tanhi's face, and Tanhi immediately falls unconscious. Her entire form solidifies into molten glass. She is then going to look at you, Keryth, and come down with her striking fists.
Hey everybody, it's Ashley here, just wanting to wish everyone a happy Mithril Monday. I'm not sure if you remember, but the last time we left our heroes, Khepri had accidentally turned the sand person into glass. Not quite sure how well that's gonna work. Just kidding, I know exactly how it's gonna work, but I hope you guys enjoy the thrilling conclusion of our last fight. And of course, if you haven't already, please follow us on social media. We would love to be able to interact and talk with you guys. We also put some really fun memes out there. So if you haven't, then we do have an Instagram at the Mithril Tabletop. We have a TikTok, of course, at the Mithril Tabletop as well. And we also have YouTube, which eventually we would like to start putting some videos up on. We also have a Reddit, the Mithril Tabletop. So if you have a chance, please follow us, subscribe, comment, talk with us. We're really interactive. But either way, I'm getting ahead of myself. How about we go ahead and start the episode? Episode 17, Getting Ahead.
I have a question for you guys, and this is how we're going to start the episode today.
Oh.
It's a very important
I like
question.
questions.
You say that. You know, you say that exact wording.
Every
It's a
time?
very important question. Every time.
Oh no.
How important?
Well,
can every
this
question
is an
be?
important question, though. Okay, I want to know what the strategy is here. What's the plan, guys? Like, do you guys feel like you're in trouble, or you guys are like, nah, this is fine. We got this. No worries. What's your idea?
Are you trying to make us worried? Are you trying to make us nervous?
I just want to know where you guys are sitting at.
It's working.
I just want to know where our mental state is.
Keryth feels fine. I don't know about the rest of you.
Khepri's doing okay.
Khepri's doing okay. Yeah, Khepri and Tariq, the siblings, are at full health. Everyone else is looking a little scratched up. Just a little bit.
I mean, I've taken some hits, but it's not like I'm passed out on the floor.
I'm not passed out on the floor anymore.
Anymore?
Katie, do you remember how we ended last session?
No.
The exact thing that we ended off was, and the thing sleeps or puts some sleeping sands on your face. Roll me the save next week. And I feel like you're just jinxing yourself right now.
I may not be okay anymore.
She remembers.
Karma
We
is
didn't
a
roll the
cat.
save yet.
Karma is a cat.
Is that a real saying?
Yeah, it's a song by Taylor Swift.
what?
In her
What's the
Karma.
saying?
What?
Karma is a cat.
Comet is a
I
cat.
didn't know that.
Karma.
I don't listen to.
Karma is a cat.
Karma is a cat.
Yeah.
I don't listen to a lot of Taylor Swift, so that's probably why I didn't hear it. I do like that new song that's out. The like, hi, it's me, I'm the problem, it's me. I like that one.
Hi, it's me. I'm the problem. It's me.
I
Yeah,
feel it in
you.
my soul. I'm like, oh.
Waba, every time he sends someone, like, an enemy to go get us, it's like, hi, it's me, I'm the problem.
No shame, no
I
regrets.
think you would like Karma. It's funny. Don't listen to the remix with Ice Spice in it.
I don't think that was the question that Waba had for us, though.
No, it wasn't. I asked you guys what the plan was. Apparently singing a Taylor Swift song.
We gotta have good combat music.
let's just start playing Karma by Taylor Swift as our combat music.
Wait,
I don't think
we don't have
that's
a bard.
royalties free.
No,
Does anybody
no,
have?
it's not.
Okay, so how about this for a new question? Which of these 5 characters is the best singer? Ooh, thoughts?
Oh,
Like, is the character
funny.
or the player?
Yeah.
The character.
Actually,
Johnny.
I think Habibi would be the better singer. I feel like Habibi is like a hidden talent.
Oh, for sure. They're belting it in the shower.
Tariq
bet.
comes across as a shower singer to me.
That too. Tariq and Habibi have a duet at the Tooth and Hookah. All right, it's canon. It has to happen now.
Can we get a different voice actor for Habibi for that part?
At first, I was afraid. I was petrified.
Oh my god.
I love that song so much.
Oh, don't tell me. I'll bring a cockatrice in here. It'll actually petrify you guys. Let's see how you
Oh, no,
like
no, no,
that.
no, no, no. We're fine.
No! Not again!
But now it's stuck in
Well,
my head.
like, if we're gonna do one related to this campaign, then yeah, I go for Mr. Sandman. Boom, 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 and then Habibi comes in.
Bum, 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 bum.
do 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 do.
We are such a random group of friends. It is.
We really are.
Yes.
How did we go from trying to discuss what we're gonna do in the campaign to talking about Taylor Swift? My bad. And then now we're
And
talking
before that,
about-
we were talking about cruises.
Yes, true. Before we started recording, we were talking about all the cruises we want to take, and then can't find the time or the money
Trying
for
to
it.
cruise on through this game night, I think.
Wow, the pun master.
Oh, so we're going to talk about
Yeah.
MVPs.
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
yeah.
good segue, Alyssa.
Good job.
We
Always-
still never
always
got to
reeling
answer
us
Waba's
back in.
question.
No.
I feel like we actually answered Waba's question by not answering Waba's
I mean,
question.
I was
Kind of.
just about to
I
say,
agree.
the fact that you guys don't have a direct answer for what the strategy is here is both concerning and hilarious to me. So let's just jump in.
Are you really surprised,
I mean,
though?
the main strategy is to not die. So,
I like that strategy. It's a very good strategy.
Is it hit him harder?
no,
No,
it's to not die.
Oh, not die.
die.
Not dying is fine, but you still have to eventually take down this thing.
That's Habibi's
true?
life goal.
Life goal.
All right.
What, not die? Is that why he worships the god of
Habibi-
life?
Habibi's gonna come back as level 20 to take this.
It's just like Gandalf the Grey becomes Gandalf the White. Habibi the White. Wait, no, wait, hold on.
Oh my god.
All right, so we're having a lot of fun, but it would be more fun if you guys knew who the Hero Point MVP person is. And I wish I could tell you. However, it will be a roll-off
Again?
between
Oh, no.
Alyssa and Katie.
Ooh.
This doesn't bode well for me, guys. Don't let me roll dice.
Yeah, you did all your good rolls last week, so good luck.
Oh no.
Natural 20, critical success, if we remember that. But while Katie is going to finish rolling her die, let's do the honorable mention. Honorable mention to Ashley/Khepri for being my resident nature expert to try and save us from death of the evil sand woman. We'd probably have died much sooner without her knowledge.
Thank you.
All right. This week's MVP goes to, with a roll of 7 compared to 5.
It does not bode well.
7.
I warned you!
Oh my
It
gosh.
goes to Katie/Keryth for burning Habibi back to health and even
Yes!
burning himself a tad bit in the process. Very noble and selfless.
Oh my gosh.
Finally, someone accepted it.
Finally. MVP to Keryth for that amazing crit and for helping Habibi, even if it cost him his unstable action for the fight. Actually, it didn't, because he succeeded his check, I believe.
I will scroll back up and find out.
Yeah, double check, because I might be wrong. But MVP or honorable mentions go to Habibi for trying to get us out of this situation we are in now and being our unpaid translator.
Poor Habibi.
I mean, technically he's paid if he's part of the group.
It's true. You find the treasure. That's what you're paid in. You're paid in adventures and friendship.
Yes, the treasure are the friends we made along the way.
And some that we tolerated.
And also this shiny coin that I stick in my pocket.
This shiny coin.
And this pretty necklace that's definitely not sitting around my neck right now.
No, of course not. And then final honorable mention goes to Habibi for communicating to the creature, even if we didn't listen to his wisdom and leave. All right. Well, as I hinted at, or not hinted at, flat out explicitly said in the preamble.
Don't know what you're talking about.
The
Keryth
sand
is fine.
creature runs up to Keryth, smacks him in the face, and then as
I did
it's
not
leaving,
consent.
some sand lingers on your cheeks, your nose, your eyes, and Keryth, I need you to roll me a will save.
Can I refuse?
Yes, then you automatically fail.
I don't like that.
You have 2 hero points, you'll be fine.
Okay, hold on. Let me see. Do I have anything to help with this? No. No, in fact, I do not. Damn, early levels suck.
Elves used to have, like, an innate ability to, like, just resist sleep effects, but that was in the times of D&D.
Now it's an actual feat, and I did not take that as my ancestry feat.
Yeah. Well, now you get to roll.
None of my 3. Did I expect us to run across sleep spells? Fuck no. Alright, here's my will save. Well, that's not bad.
What'd you
That's
get?
not bad. I rolled a 15
Ooh.
for a 22 total.
A 22 is a success. You are only going to take a -1 status penalty to your perception checks for a round. So that's basically not going to even do anything. You're just a little drowsy. Your eyes are like heavy. You feel like you're trying to resist this sleep, but you do indeed resist it. Khepri, it is your turn.
Is this sand person, is she still in that new, like, glassy form?
Yes, she is.
So if she's, like, a new kind of substance, it sounds really weird. I can't think of another way to phrase it. But if she's, like, a new kind of material, does that mean she still has 0 weaknesses? Because I feel like glass would be really fragile. And if we went and just, like, bopped her on the head, she'd break.
Indeed, things have changed with her mechanically. You can roll me another nature check because things different now.
Nature is my specialty.
Damn straight. Get 'em.
What I do? How'd I do?
You did pretty good. Pretty good.
Oh.
You said you want to know weaknesses, or would you like to know... Actually, I think that's a crit success. You know what? You get to know 2 things. You get to know weaknesses, resistances, immunities, active actions, or passive abilities. 2 of those, what would you like to know?
So I definitely want to know weaknesses, but I would like to consult with my teammates. Guys.
What were the other options?
She now has a weakness. She has resistances, which have changed from the last time you guys checked. She has immunities, passive abilities, and active actions. What would you like to know?
Active actions. She's already turned on us once.
Well, yeah, because we've already seen a passive ability, which is the sand in the eyes. So yeah, I think active abilities would be a good choice.
Crazy man in the sky, I would like to know what her weakness is.
Now that she is made of glass, her exterior is much harder. She has this thick outer protective reflective layer. However, she's also brittle, and she has a weakness to bludgeoning weapons.
Ha! I knew it. Tanhi, you heard that right?
She's passed out on the floor.
No,
Tanhi is not passed out on the floor.
No, Tanhi's back up now.
Oh,
Yeah, Habibi ran over and woke her up.
Because Habibi's a good friend.
But for passive, you said active abilities. She has
active
1.
abilities.
And you guys have already seen it. When she recently strikes with her fist, she brings back her fist attack and sprinkles sand in the remnants. She has this, like, a sprinkling sand ability that acts as the spell sleep. And, yeah, you guys have already encountered that a little bit. Keryth was able to resist it. Tariq and Tanhi are kind of, like, susceptible to it, and Tanhi already succumbed to it. But you have 2 actions remaining, Khepri. What would you like to do?
Okay, well, Khepri is just kind of trying to think about what the best option here would be here. Because I don't have much for bludgeoning. But I guess... No, that's piercing.
You don't have to deal bludgeoning.
Well, I'm just going to punch her. I'm tired of her.
All right, punch away. Surely a druid is good at punching things, right?
A halfling druid. So, we are rolling a 12 on the die with a total of 19.
A 19 total, even with flanking, is insufficient. You have 1 action remaining, and you are right there next to her. What would you like to do?
Oh gosh, I feel like I need to raise a shield because she's kind of scary. Let's raise a shield. Alright, that's my, that's what I did.
Tariq, help save us. What do you got for me? You are in this aura of sleep, and you feel like yourself just a little bit drowsy. Save yourself.
Alright, so I am also going to try and do a knowledge check with Magus Analysis, hopefully to recharge my spell strike. So what would you like me to roll? Nature check again?
Nature is the only thing. This thing is an elemental of some sort. Yeah, so it comes from the plane of Earth, and it has this natural ability to tap into the powers of the Earth. Oh, wow, that was a pretty good roll, but you have no bonuses to it.
Oh,
no. I got nothing.
Oh, Tariq.
I'll tell you this. She, in glass armor form, cannot glide under the earth like she was able to before. So before she dug into the earth and she's popped out over here, right next to Keryth to attack, but she doesn't seem to be able to do that anymore because she can't dissolve into the sand. So she seems to be stuck here.
Okay, so would that have gained me my spell strike?
Yeah, I'll give it to you.
Okay, by the way, with if I do Magus Analysis, it does give me a +1. I do believe.
I know. Okay. I'm taking that into account.
All right.
I got you, fam.
All right, I was just making sure, all right, so he is then going to he's going to try for Ray of Frost again. Watch this, fail.
Ray of Frost. All right, go for it.
He's going to roll the strike first before I even do the spell. Are you freaking kidding me?
What'd you get?
Got a 6 on the die for a 16 total.
Well,
I know.
You have a hero point.
Oh, but it's we just got started. Fine, whatever. If I go down to dying, peace out, people.
You don't have to.
I'm doing it. Watch it suck so much.
Go for it.
Oh, I did that.
Let's go, Tariq.
Oh! Why? Okay. That was worse. It was a 2 on the die. And I hate my life. All right, next.
Oh, no.
So, Tariq's just not having a good day today.
He got drowsy is what happened, I guess.
Yeah, he's sleepy. The hair is in his eyes. His eyes are halfway shut. It's rough for Tariq. But you know what? It's Keryth's turn. And he has a pokey stick, not a smacky stick. So, Keryth, do you have a plan?
I can make it a slashy stick.
Ooh, interesting. Do you think slashing is also going to be better against glass?
You don't need slashing. You need Bam Bam stick.
I don't have it! So
look whose stick is superior now. Well, I mean, after if I actually make a hit. I can't be too cocky right now. Sorry. Take it back.
I was about to say.
All of that had so many puns, so many bad innuendos.
I have a question. I would like to make a case for being able to roll crafting against her because she is made of glass.
Okay, go on. Why do you think you should? What are you hoping to achieve here? What is this crafting check for?
Okay, so I don't want to try and figure out, I guess, about her specifically, but more of how to break the armor, since it's made of glass, which is a material. All
right. I will make it hard, but you can roll me a crafting check to recall knowledge.
Yes.
I can only tell you very mechanical, structural securities about her.
Okay. I'll take what I can get, because I got a 0 in nature, too.
All right. You know for a fact that this glass can be susceptible to slashing damage if you just hit it really hard.
Okay, so I do have the versatile trait. I was checking real quick to see if I have to spend an action to change it. I do not. I just have to decide with the attack. So let me change it to slashing. So let me target this beach. And actually, is this a wall right here?
Yes, that is a wall right there, right behind the sand creature.
But I would be able to go through Tanhi Square around if I wanted to get here.
Yes, you can.
Okay, I'm gonna do that for my second action.
You're looking, it's a 2-square doorway.
I know!
Normally with dungeons like this, they're 5-foot narrow hallways.
Yep, it sure is. Alright, so first action was the recall knowledge, which I think I did not do well on, just a thought. Second action, I moved to be catty-cornered with Tariq to the north of Tanhi, and final action, I'm going to try and hit it. I've already changed it to be slashing damage, if I actually hit. Not with that roll. I'm going to use one of my hero points.
All right.
So,
one of your 2?
Yeah. Un memento on that one.
Consumables.
Reroll using a hero point. Ha! That's worse.
Guys, I thought this was a new day. You're supposed to roll better.
They were both single digits. Are we doing the house roll where if you use a hero point, you keep the better roll?
Yeah, so what's your better roll?
A 9 on the die for an
Which
18.
18 is insufficient, even with flanking.
Yep.
Oh, boy. All right, Habibi, it is your turn. Your magical shield dissipates at the start of your turn, and you see this thing getting surrounded by all your friends. What is going through Habibi's head right now? What do you got for me?
I would actually like to delay until after Tanhi.
Okay, all right. We're going to push Habibi out past Tanhi. Tanhi, it is your turn.
You know, Alyssa, that was actually really smart. Didn't think about that one.
Okay, so question. So I know that to break her, I need bludgeoning, but my great axe obviously is very slashy.
Oh no, he said if you hit hard enough, it'll break it.
Well, my question is, if I turn the... this is gonna sound funny, but can I turn my axe like a broom and just like start hitting her over the head with it?
Like using the flat of your blade?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll allow it. Make it, consider it an improvised weapon. I mean, the axe is not meant to be used this way. Take a -2 penalty, but I will allow it.
You know what you could also do? That gave me a really funny moment in my head. So you spin the axe around, but instead of holding it by the haft of it, like you normally would, you're gripping it by the blade, so you're hitting her with the part you normally hold.
You'd be surprised, but I think that's a real medieval like technique. Like knights would actually do that. But
I would not
anyways,
be surprised.
Dude, those guys were crazy. What do you got for me, Tanhi? What are you doing?
I rolled a 15 on the die, and normally I have a +10, so 15, so 25, but -2, so 23.
23, because you are flanking, is going to
Yes,
hit.
Tanhi!
Yay!
Finally,
How much damage did
someone
I take?
hits this thing.
Max damage, 16.
Oh my god. 16?
Nice!
Yes.
16 points of damage is going to deal a significant blow to this creature as she is now badly injured. That was only one round.
Yep. Okay, so with my
one action, I should say.
Yeah, so with my second action, I'm going to roll a natural 1.
You can't win them all.
Okay, I'm going to try again.
Feast or famine with Tanhi still. Feast or famine.
Well, the rest of us
That's
is
essentially
just
what
famine.
happens. And then I rolled a 19 on the die, but with the -2, that's a 17, because I don't have any bonus, so...
Yeah, unfortunately, multiple attack penalty. That is a rough one. All right, Habibi, it is now finally your turn, and you cannot delay any further.
Habibi's like, I just need to do something to help. So he is going to move over through Tanhi and Tariq to get on the other side of the sand lady.
All right. So back where Keryth just was 5 seconds ago.
Yes. But also right next to the door, you know.
That's fair.
Just in case.
And he is going to cast Bane.
Ooh.
Because he doesn't really want to attack her, but he doesn't want her to attack his friends.
All right, talk to us about Bane. What does Bane do?
So Bane fills the minds of my enemies with doubt, so they have to succeed a will save or take a -1 status penalty to attack rolls as long as they're in that area.
Oh, that is perfect. And you can sustain it to make it bigger and like more effective.
Yeah, so I can run away.
Oh, I do believe Bane comes with a will save too, right?
Yes.
All right, let me try that real quick. What is your spell DC?
18.
I rolled a 26. So close to a crit. But I do believe it still succeeds, right?
Yeah.
An enemy must succeed, so I'm not affected, it looks like.
Yeah.
Just for now, but you never know. Maybe on her next turn, it will affect her. She's strong. She's very high level. I think this is the strongest creature you guys have fought yet. Actually, I know it is. All right. It is her turn. Who are we going to target? Let's see here. First thing she's going to do is she's going to stride past Keryth, behind Tanhi, back inside the little courtyard area here, just beneath the balcony. She's going to target
having
Tanhi.
attack of opportunity.
She's going to target. You guys will get attack of opportunity soon enough.
Oh my gosh, I'm ready for it.
All right. Second action. She punches you in the face with her sandy fist. Now glassy fist, I should say. And I rolled a 31 total
Are
to
you
hit.
freaking kidding
Gross.
That is a crit.
So last week when I rolled crits, I believe Habibi remembers this. I rolled like a 16 total. Not so today. I rolled a 32 total for her bludgeoning damage.
Oh my god.
I'm still up.
Yay!
Still up?
Yay!
I am still up.
Oh, that's good news.
These barbarians, man. Her final action, she's going to sprinkle some sleeping sands, and I need you to roll me a will save.
Come on, Tanhi, you got this.
A very important will save.
A very important will save.
I rolled a 15 on the die for a total of 22.
Oh, a 22, you succeed. Even with that penalty, which I don't know if you applied or not.
It's there.
Oh, 22 is a success. And you are just up. You're fighting. You're like tooth and nail. You're like, I won't fall asleep. Khepri, it is your turn.
I'm working on it. Okay, I'm gonna try Ray of Frost as well, okay?
Alright. So you Ray of Frost this thing. Just a bolt of ice erupts from your hand. It maybe hits this thing. Roll me the attack roll.
Nope, it did not hit that thing.
How do you know?
I rolled a 5.
Yeah, that's not going to hit.
Total of 14.
Do you want to hero point it?
No, I don't want to hero point it. Here's the thing. I don't even think Hero or Ray of Frost is going to be that effective. So I could be wrong, but
you have one action left.
I guess if you
Maybe it would freeze it.
Well, what I was thinking is like with glass, doesn't it get a little more like I'm not smart with physics,
like more
stuff.
brittle?
Yeah, like
crack.
More brittle in the cold.
It also cracks in extreme heat. Fun fact of the day too. Especially if it's unevenly heated. But oh well.
Well, here's the thing. Last time I tried to do electricity and produce flame, it turned it into glass. So
don't worry about it.
Not too happy about that one. Oh gosh. And the thing is, like, I don't even have any good first and second level spells for that. Khepri just gonna raise the shield. She's like, I'm sorry guys, I don't know why I can't figure this out.
Tariq, it is your turn.
So Tariq's gonna say, you know what? Screw Spell Strike. It has failed me. And he's going to move past this lady into her little square and hope he doesn't die. To where he is flanking.
You got this!
And he is going to just do a regular hit with his staff, his bludgeoning staff, that actually has 1 die extra cold damage because he went into Arcane Cascade and, like, you know, prepared all his, like, moves, you know. So let's just see how this goes.
You got this.
Alright, 12 on the die for a 22.
A 22 with flanking is 1 off from it.
What?
Third. Okay.
I'm sorry. I wish I could say yes. Do
you wish you could say yes?
I do. I actually.
Do you really? Do you really though?
Yes. I do.
I'm debating whether or not it's even worth doing a second strike at minus the penalty. Let's see. All right, screw it. Whatever. Doing it. All right. Another one. Let's go for it.
Gotta risk it for the biscuit.
I'll tell you this. You need an 18 or higher to hit this thing.
That is... Come on, guys. Good vibes. Good vibes.
You can do it. You can do it. You can do it.
Oh, wait. That could... Would that happen? Got an 18 exactly.
I think he meant
needed
on
an 18
I need an 18 on the die, not an 18 total.
I was getting very excited over here.
That wasn't even out of penalty either. So that technically wasn't even.
Oh man, so you rolled a 13. Wow, get out of here, man.
Yeah.
All right,
yeah.
so you moved, you struck twice. Like I just imagine like Tariq like trying to hit this thing,
so
and
frustrating.
she like grabs his staff and like shoves it to the ground. She's like, "Wait your turn, boy."
Well,
she says that in Ancient Assyrian. She says that in Ancient Assyrian. You guys don't understand.
Oh.
She says, "Wait your turn, Tariq."
Technically, it
Thank
is
you,
my
Habibi.
turn. That's how the initiative goes. Lady, get in line.
Oh my gosh.
Well, obviously, I'm
Lady,
not, so-
Tariq says.
Oh my gosh.
Oh lordy.
Habibi's just
almighty.
yelling, "This is what they said!"
Oh god.
Oh my god, my heart. Alright, Keryth, it's your turn. Maybe you can do something.
Alright, let's try. I think these all have attack rolls though. They sure fucking do. Alright, but let's try it. For my first two actions, I'm gonna try produce flame. And let's see if fire actually does work.
Alright, we'll see.
Khepri's watching this very intently, going, "If it works, I'm gonna be so mad."
That is a natural 20, boys and girls, for a total of a 29 to hit.
A 29 is a crit with that natural 20.
Alright. I don't think I can roll crit damage from the spell. It just lets me roll damage.
Yep, I'll just roll twice, or I'll take the damage twice. Alright, so you throw your produce flame at this thing. It immediately catches this thing with by surprise. It brings out its arm to try and deflect it, but it just envelops the arm of this creature, and you see her hiss out in pain and fear as this red hot glassy substance retracts from her. She does not take the persistent fire damage though.
That's fine. The regular damage, however, was
pretty good.
10 points regular, so
Really good.
20 for crit.
She takes 15.
Oh, finally. Let her die. God.
So
I
from
can only
the
imagine
10
the
she
face you
took
make.
15, or from the 20 she took 15?
From the 20, she took 15.
Okay, that's fine. Alright, so that was two actions. For my final action, I am going to try and stab her from over here because I
you have reach.
You always forget.
I don't know why I always forget.
Alright, so this will be attack number 2. Probably not going to hit, but no, I don't think that's going to be high enough.
What'd you got?
It is a 15 on the die for a 19 total.
No, get out of here.
Even without her armor?
No, get out of here. She has armor. What are you talking about?
I thought you said it went away after the fire hit her.
I did not say that. I said she doesn't take persistent. When did I say she doesn't take the armor?
Oh, for some reason I thought you said that it, dissolved away or something.
Listen, I thought that Andrew meant she only took 15 because that's all she needed to die. So I was like, oh, yay, cool. And then you were doing another one. I was like, wait, what?
No,
Why are we hitting again?
She is severely badly injured, but no, her arm is in the way. You just see this red hot flaming glass. She pulls it aside. She still is this glassy figure, though, and she is hissing and growling. And Tanhi, it is your turn, speaking of hissing and growling.
I am going to take my broom/axe now.
The broom.
You're gonna get a broom for your birthday now in game.
God. That is a 13 on the die for a 23.
A 23 total?
Yes.
Because of flanking, the 23 is going to
Yes.
hit. Only because of flanking.
You're welcome. At least I'm not good for nothing.
Get her.
10 points of damage.
10 points of bludgeoning damage is going to bring her to near death. She is
Get it,
so
Tanhi,
close
get it.
to dying.
Is it 4 hit points?
Single digits, not 4 hit points.
Damn.
Tanhi, what's your second attack?
Go, Tanhi, go.
So 19 on the die,
Oh, jeez.
plus 5, because that's what I
Okay.
get normally. So that's a 24, but minus 2, 22. So
No.
22, unfortunately, is one off from a hit. You have
Boo!
one action remaining.
Boo!
is it one action?
Humbug.
Oh yeah, it is one action. Oh, okay.
Grapple? Oh,
So
wait,
the
no, that'd
only
be
way,
penalty,
the
too.
only way I'm gonna hit is if I get a natural 20 on this roll.
Always 5%
You
chance.
never know.
Drum
Every time you say
roll.
that's not gonna happen, it ends up happening for people.
It didn't happen. I got a
Doesn't
12
happen
on
for
the
Tariq.
Aww.
Habibi, you got this.
All right, Habibi, it is your turn. She is near death. Can you take her down, or are you going to instead heal Tanhi? What are your options?
I don't have any confidence in my ability to attack.
You can do it, Habibi, whichever you choose. You've got this.
Hit her at least once. If she
That's the thing.
hits,
I don't think I could hit her even if I tried.
You don't think so?
Highly doubt it.
If I go down, it's gonna be fine because she's going to die soon. Like
Soonish.
So if
right
you
now,
want to
I
try,
can't get flanking.
It's true.
I have the only spell that I have that. Could,
Wait. You can get flanking with Keryth because Keryth has reach, right?
It's true, he does.
So that would count as flanking.
Yeah, if you're right here, south of the sand creature, next to Tanhi and Tariq, you can indeed get flanking.
Ooh, that's putting
So it's up to you.
Right up there with the person, though.
Yeah. So it depends on you. So I don't want you to do this as if you need to save Tanhi because Tawny's gonna be fine. So you play it as if you don't have to worry about Tanhi.
If you did go here, you'd be able to do lay on hands as well. I don't know.
That's a good point.
Would that be flanking?
That's what he said.
Yeah, that should be flanking. Keryth has reach, so he has the ability to hit a bunch of squares, or threaten a bunch of squares to the north of her. Let me roll her a will save real quick to see if she succumbs to your bane now that you walked back into her aura. What is your DC out of curiosity?
I believe it's 18 right now.
All right, never mind. She succeeds.
Yeah.
She rolled a 22, so never mind. Carry on.
It's. I feel like it's lower because I'm sick.
Yes, you are sick, and it's hard to concentrate on the negative powers of your bane. But anyways, first action, you move in between Tanhi and Tariq just south of the sand creature. What do you do for your second action?
Tanhi's like, hit him, Habibi, you can do it. And I'm like, I'm gonna try to punch her.
Get him, Habibi.
So Habibi tries really, really hard.
Throw those
but
hands.
He only gets a 6 on the die for a total of 12.
Yeah, they ain't gonna cut it, Chief. Sorry, bad news on that. You have one action remaining. Habibi is a lover, not a fighter.
I am not a fighter. For my last action, I'm going to do a quick little lay on hands on Tanhi and be like, I'm sorry, I tried.
Fun fact about lay on hands: it actually also adds a +2 status bonus to your armor class if you're giving it to an ally. So Tanhi, you actually get a slight boost in your protection from this. All right, it is this sand creature's turn again. She looks towards Tanhi and then back to Habibi and looks over her shoulder to Tariq and decides that Tanhi is the bigger threat here. So she she goes to punch Tanhi, and oh boy, let's see what we got.
She just has only hit Tanhi, I feel like, other than Habibi. Well, she did hit Habibi too.
Tanhi's the bigger threat. All right, not the greatest. I rolled a 26 against you, Tanhi.
That is a hit.
Damage only, not critical damage. Here it comes. I rolled 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, I'm still up.
What?
Here's why that's significant. Habibi, how much does your lay on hands heal?
12.
So basically, Habibi just heals her, and this thing punches her, and it neutralizes each other, and Tanhi takes no different in health, basically.
I got 1 extra point. I'm sitting at 9 over here, guys.
Oh my gosh.
She growls and is furious. She turns to Habibi and speaks in ancient Assyrian, and she goes,
I trusted you guys to leave. I told you to leave.
And she spins around on her heels and tries to elbow Habibi in the chest. Her second attack is going to go to him instead. I rolled a 17 total.
Oh, it hits me.
No, you cannot hit our cleric.
You are going to take 13 points of damage.
Oh, okay.
You're fine.
Which is almost as much as the crit last time I hit you. And then for her final action, she sprinkles some sand in your face. Not Tanhi, force of habit. Habibi.
Force of habit.
Abby saying something.
Habibi, I need you to roll me a will save. You're a cleric. Should be fine.
Hey, don't say that.
Not even God himself can make you fall asleep right now.
Well, I am very sick, and I would very much like a nap. I rolled a total of 19.
A 19 is a failure. You fall unconscious as you just take a little Habibi nap. You slowly fall to the ground as like you just like rest on your knees. You're like, no, Tanhi, I'm going down.
I'm going down.
Take a nap right here.
I'll go sleep right here. Okay, good night. Okay, good night.
That's exactly what happened.
That's not what happened.
That's exactly what happened.
Tanhi is just watching Habibi like slowly slump down as like curling into a ball, like nap time, and she's like, "Is that what I looked like earlier?"
Yes.
A little bit.
No, I'm cuter.
Oh no! Shots fired.
Got him. Khepri, like I said, this thing is in single digits. It is within all of your powers to take this thing down. Will you be the one to kill this thing?
Don't say that, because
Are you
we'll
sure about
continue to
that?
fail, and it'll just make us feel worse. It's like, we could have killed it, but no, the dice said absolutely not.
I moved. Okay. First action. Second action, I'm gonna punch her. You cannot take down our cleric. It's so rude.
It's so disrespectful.
It is. That Habibi is special.
What'd you get?
Oh, I'm gonna hero point that. We don't need to know what I rolled.
Okay, if you say so.
It was a nat 1.
It's not great. It's not
I
great.
rolled a 13 this time for a total of 20.
A 20 total, even with a possible flanking bonus, which I don't think Habibi counts as giving right now, is going to be insufficient.
Hey, he could trip her. She could trip
He
over.
could-
and
he's
then
asleep.
like-
Unconscious.
Yeah, that could work.
I trade for this in my sleep.
Oh, poor Khepri's just sitting here, just like, why can't I reach her?
You have one action left.
If I get a nat 20,
That's the only way you can hit her right now.
Or you could do another recall knowledge to learn the rest of the info about her.
Oh yeah, let's do a recall knowledge.
All right.
Punches her and
Nature
is like,
away.
hey, let me take a good look at you.
Well, now that she's closer, she can probably take a better look.
All right, rolled.
All right, I can give you one final piece of information.
Okay.
I can give you the information that the only thing you guys haven't learned yet are her new resistances. Would you like to know them right now?
Yes.
Previously, on the fight with this sand creature, her resistances were piercing and slashing, and they were like, a middling number. Not too great, not too shabby. Now, those piercing and slashing resistances doubled, and she also has resistance to all the elemental abilities. Acid, cold, electricity, fire, and even force. As like a magic missile would bounce off of her.
Well, she can just fuck off. She's almost dead.
Well, it is Tariq's turn. Your sister failed, Habibi failed, and Tanhi was so close. Will you be the one to take down this creature?
Tariq, please, we can't keep doing this.
I mean, I have not done great so far in this fight. Like, it's been...
So time to redeem yourself.
It's
If this
been
were a
pretty
movie, this is
pathetic.
where Tariq gets his... If this were a movie, Tariq would get his shit together right now.
Alright, so, you see that as he's in this arcane, cascade, like, he's still kind of, like, in, forming these moves. You see that his, staff is going to, shrink a little bit as he is taking it down to a one-handed grip to try and get maybe a more powerful hit. And, dear Lord, Nethys got him. Sorry.
Does it do more damage as the one-handed or the two? Isn't it the two?
Two-handed is more damage. One-handed is more accurate.
Yeah, it's more accurate, but it also takes less attack penalties if I need to hit her twice.
Yeah, that's why it's more accurate.
God.
So, like, it's
Oh
more
my
accurate on
gosh!
on
I got 19 on the die for 29 total. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All right.
What'd you get? How much total?
29 total.
A
I know that
29
hits. Shut
total
up.
is going
Max
to hit.
damage, 8 points.
God. Regardless of the weakness, you have
Thank
dealt a
God.
lethal
Tariq!
blow. I knew it. I told you, Tariq. And so Tariq comes up with the staff. He's like, I got this. And like ninja samurai mode, he lets go with one hand, closes his eyes, and swipes with his staff. And it just slices right through this sand creature as she shatters into a million glassy shards, falls to the ground in reflective puddles. And that is the end of this very severe encounter.
Gee,
Kepri's gonna run up to her.
Done.
Kepri's gonna run up to her brother real quick and give him a huge hug and be like, "I'm so proud of you."
Thanks.
Tanhi's gonna reach down and kind of shake Habibi to wake him up.
And Habibi, you naturally wake up.
5 more minutes.
I was gonna say, he probably could use the sleep. He might need to sleep some things off here in a minute.
We might need to, possibly refocus and just take a moment.
So on the sleeping side of things, we do not need to sleep here, because if we sleep here, we're going to have to deal with that haunt at the front.
Yep.
So
we don't want to do that.
So I know that we have been a little roughed up.
I mean, if we leave and we sleep elsewhere, we're going to have to deal with the haunt when we come back.
That, and we are already on day 3 of 7, and we still have to get through the rest of this mansion.
Let me tell you guys,
as
we're talking about this, I can tell you something. That room over there, and Tariq's gonna point to, like, the right corner from where they're at, he's like, is really freaky. And, I don't know if I want to go back there, because, we're
going back there.
It's pretty gross, guys. It's pretty gross.
Oh, so it's
I'm
like, so if we're, like, facing the stairs, it's, like, to the right?
Oh,
Yeah.
I guess that's true.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's the north. I'm trying to think of my directions.
North is
Northwest
correct.
corner. I was trying to think of west. I was about to say west.
You know, you say "we" so many times that you can't think of the regular word. It's pretty bad.
All right. I, real quick, need everyone to roll me a perception check.
Ooh.
That's not nice.
Can we decline?
I'm just asking for you guys to look around.
Fine.
How long are we looking around? Like, is it long enough for Habibi to do a couple of lay on hands?
This is like seconds.
Okay, never mind.
I'd like a super quick perception check. Like, as you guys are just like panting and like coming down off of this extreme fight. Well, it's literally mechanically severe, but you're coming down from this fight, and then all of a sudden, Khepri and Keryth, and Tariq, you guys all hear a fluttering. Like the sound of flapping wings above you in the balcony. You look up.
Like butterflies?
No, more like almost like a small bird, maybe almost like a bat. It's hard to tell what it is, but it's definitely wings of some kind. But you look up and you don't see anything.
That's sus.
I would like to be healed, please.
Fair.
Did some lay on hands on you.
Yay.
You guys can take some time. If you're just huddled around here, like, you can keep a watch. Like, Keryth is watching the door to the north. Tariq is watching the door to the south. You guys can take your time to, like, pray to Osiris and have his life-giving soul energy, like, bring you guys all back to full health. That's fine.
Okay, so we just spend, like, an hour and a half to do that?
Sure thing.
Okay.
And as you do that, Tanhi, you start feeling a little bit more feverish.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no!
I need you to roll me a fortitude save.
As if she didn't have, like, a hard enough day already.
I rolled a 7 on the die for a total of 15.
Oh, Jesus. Are you going to hero point that?
No.
All right. You advance to stage 2 of Filth Fever, joining Habibi by also being sickened. Thankfully, you don't increase your clumsy condition because you're still just clumsy.
So how is it they're supposed to get rid of this again? Just fight it off?
They either naturally fight it off, or you guys spend 8 hours treating a disease.
And that would be for each of them, right?
But we could do it at the same time, but it would take 8 hours. Yeah, you can do it at the same time.
Sorry, I meant to say, like, you can do it, like, 8 hours is, like, jumping between the two, like, giving them a soup, and then, or, like, a drink of water or whatever, and then going to the next person, giving them the drink of water, too, and then coming back in an hour to check on them, that kind of stuff. But it does take a whole day downtime.
So not even a healing potion or whatever would help?
Mm-mm. Healing potion magically heals, like, flesh wounds, like a cut or a bruise.
It's kind of like when you get the flu, like, you could take some Dayquil, but it doesn't get rid of the flu. It just masked the symptoms.
Oh, okay.
Well, it's kind of a little bit more warmer in here, guys.
It's getting hot in here.
I think Habibi's a little out of it, guys.
Yeah, it's funny how that happens.
Is there anything that would give us a clue as to why this creature was here?
So taking a closer look at the remains of it, you guys identified this thing as a Sandman. Although technically the man part of that is like less generic. It's a sand person.
Like a human
but it's,
has the root word man or whatever. But we're all
yeah,
human.
yeah, like that. But anyways, it shifts back and forth between the detailed likeness of a human and muted and featureless bipedal sandy form. This creature took this form of this ancient Osiriani woman. And as you look around here in the walls of this inner courtyard, you can see certain hieroglyphs of Pentheru the Older, or Pentheru the Elder's wife. And you think, wait a minute, I think she just copied her appearance. Or maybe she is her? It's hard to tell, but she said to Habibi that she was the spirit of this house. If she was a spirit, why is she an elemental? Why does she have this earth elemental ability? Like, what happened? You know from the flow of souls from Pharasma to the River of Souls, it doesn't usually interact this way. So something is going on here.
She's probably just been in this house for so long that she thinks that she is the spirit of the house.
See, I was wondering if it had something to do with the haunt, because there was a woman in the haunt. And I was wondering if it was, like, maybe she was, like, her spirit or something.
The woman in the haunt, and now that you guys have explored the catacombs down below, is Pentheru the Younger's wife. This appears to be Pentheru the Elder's wife.
Okay.
Okay. Well, Tanya's going to follow after Keryth carefully to the northwest room that Tariq was like, don't go there. But
okay, guys, but seriously.
But we're going.
Why are we going back there? No, we're curious.
Listen, I'm just trying to give you a heads up. I'm just trying to give you a heads up.
Oh, a heads up, Tariq?
Yeah. Like
like the heads, 6 heads up?
Like a 6 heads up.
6 heads up.
Oh my gosh, heads up,
Right.
7-Up. I played that game.
Yeah, except for one of us is going to be the 7th head.
It'll be fine. You worry too much.
Well, like I described to you earlier, Tariq, this is an enormous stone table in this house. The marble top, polished and smooth. It runs parallel to the west wall of this large room, and a much smaller stone table stands on the east side of this room, just opposite of it. You see splintered piles of dust and wood lie in the corners along the walls, and the only remains of chairs after untold years. They kind of just disintegrated into a pile of ash. A strong, fetid stench pervades the room, and an open, sand-filled hallway lies to the south, while an open doorway leads to the east. You guys just came from the sand-filled hallway, and the door to the east, where Habibi is currently hiding out, leads to what you can only assume the servants' dining room. This appears to be the master's dining room.
Very small to be the master's dining room.
I mean, it's still it's pretty big. It's like was 6. It's like 30 by 30 feet. That's fairly sizable.
Okay, so the heads are on the longer table, right? Or are they on the shorter table?
They are on the longer table to the west.
Okay, I'm gonna step forward, and Tanhi, like, she's not gonna touch them, but she's gonna kind of like lean forward to like kind of get a good look at them. What do you want me to roll for any kind of like
knowledge check?
Knowledge, yeah.
Roll me a religion check. All right, so you kind of like in Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom, like you see this like zoom in, you hear the faint music like da 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 da, like he's about to get a memory. Like the camera zooms in to Tanhi's face and then to this severed head's face and then back to Tanhi's face, and she's kind of like squinting her eyes, like taking a closer look at this thing, and suddenly she like her eyes shoot wide open as the head also opens its eyes to look at you. And immediately begins to float up. Some of them are skulls, some of them are fresh. They have this ghastly, ghostly green energy floating behind them, and they just screech up as suddenly, in a cascading domino effect, the center head, then the heads to the side of them, then the head beside them, they all start to animate one after the other. They all rise up and float into the air. Everyone, roll me for initiative.
I told you!
As that happens, so as they start to glow and they're starting to rise, like Tanhi takes like a step back because she's like, you know, like
what?
Like getting really surprised, like what just happened?
And let me describe some information that you know from these severed heads. They're undead. Go figure. Shocking, everyone, I know. But yeah, these are known as the beheaded. They're the most common type of beheaded undead, and they simply appear as a rotting head, barely preserved by the magic that created it. And there appears to be 6 of them. Now, they are basically just very simple undead. They just fly up and they bite you, and you can just smack them and kill them. They have a weakness, and that is basically their only unique ability. Their weakness is to positive damage. Alright, top of the initiative, round 1. Let's go with Tanhi. It is your turn. What do you got for me?
How do I feel? Like, do I think that do they look solid enough that my axe is gonna do something?
Oh yeah, they're definitely like tangible, like corporeal skulls. They do not appear to be spirits.
Okay, so she's gonna step forward, and I'm still fatigued, right?
No, you should be fine. Fatigue's only for a minute.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then I'm gonna rage.
She's like, oh, all right, I'll go rage.
I was gonna be like, I don't know. Like,
No, I appreciate it, but go ahead and take your big damage.
Do I hit them individually, or are they a swarm?
No, these things there are 6 of them, specifically 6. They are not a swarm of heads, although they may swarm you. They are, in fact, treated as individual creatures.
Okay. So after my startled, I'm going to step forward back again with my axe ready to go. I'm going to rage, and then I'm going to swing down on the second one from south of the table, or south from the bottom of the table. And
Gotcha.
then I rolled a 13 on the die for a 22.
A 22 is going to hit this thing.
Oh my gosh, it teetered on that max damage, 15 points.
15 points is all it took. This thing is immediately sliced and shattered, and immediately is destroyed beneath your mighty blade. We then move on, if that is all your actions,
that is,
to the very first of these monsters. The one to the far south, actually, and it's going to fly up to you, Tanhi. It's going to fly up. It's about 5 feet up now, and it's going to land into your square and try to target you. And it's just going to try and bite you. It's just going to bite you.
Say no.
I
know to drugs.
I don't consent.
14 to hit.
Are you serious?
Nom, 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 nom. Nom, 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 nom. 12 to hit.
Nom, 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 nom. It's like a mosquito that's like buzzing around your head, like you're just bat it away.
Basically. Tariq, it is your turn.
Tariq is going to run up, and he's like, I told you not to come in here, and he's gonna like run up to the other side of the table to where he is flanking with Tanhi, and there's one head that's still like floating up in the air, and so he is going to try and do just a regular staff strike on that with an 11 on the die, 21 total.
A 21 total is also going to hit.
Alright, and damage is 7 total.
I feel like you guys were expecting this to be much harder than it is.
Yeah.
A 7 damage. It's gonna wound this thing. It's kind of like cracks in its skull, but it's still up.
Alright, so then he is going to go ahead and what do I want to do? He is going to do the spinning staff focus spell to get back his spell strike.
You already had it back.
Oh, that's right. Shoot. Okay.
It doesn't matter. You can still do it. It's still 2 targets for 1 action.
That's why I wanted it. Alright, so he's going to target the one that's directly in front of him, and then also the one that's like right beside of that head floating. And he's just basically lifting his staff and like, you know, trying to twirl it to where he gets, he hits both of them. And wait, do I just do staff strike twice?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're spending the focus point in order to regain your spell strike, which you already had it, and also to make 2 attacks at once.
Okay, so the first one at -5 is an 11. I don't think hits.
An 11 because you are flanking does hit.
Oh wow. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Well, the second one, the last hit didn't make it, so it's still the one I hit the first time. He takes an additional 5 damage.
Alright, and 5 hit points is all they had left, and this thing also goes down.
Yay!
You just and crack them down. Khepri, 2 down, 4 to go. What do you got for me?
Khepri's just looking in disgust at these little flying undead heads, and she's like, "Oh my god, what are these?"
What are they?
Tariq, and she's gonna go, "You were right. We should not have come in here, and they kind of smell. Oh my god." So she's gonna look at them. She doesn't want to go any closer. She's kind of standing in the doorway of this dining room, and she's like, "No, I can't deal with these." And she's gonna try to electric arc both the one that's right next to Tanhi as well as the one that's closest to Tariq.
All right, the one on Tanhi and the one closest to Tariq, just diagonally northeast of him. All right, roll me that damage, and I'll roll you that reflex.
Perfect. So all right, what's your reflex?
I rolled an 11 and a 17. They both failed.
Yep, so they're gonna take a 6.
6 points of damage, both of them. They are both near death. They're just barely hanging on. What else you got for me?
Unfortunately they're flying, so I don't think Ramses can really go and, well, you know, he might want to catch him out of the air.
Maybe, yeah. They're not flying that high up. This one is only 5 feet up in the air. He can probably jump up and catch them like a ball.
Yeah, I feel like I don't want him to bite something undead, though. I'm not quite sure what they're gonna do. So, Khepri is just going to move a little bit closer.
All right, move closer. All right. Severed Head to the north, second from the north, is going to fly, let's see, it's going to start flying up towards Tanhi. She was the first one in the room. She's the first one that aggroed them. This thing is going to go up to her and try to...
Just that noise. Oh my god.
I actually hit, I think. 22 maybe?
Yeah, that hits.
All right, 22 hits. I'm going to deal, are you ready for this? 5 points of piercing damage.
Oh, wow.
I know. But with its third and final action, it's going to just like continuously gnashing. Now that it's gripped onto you, it's going to just like bite down harder, and it's going to do a gnash attack. The severed head makes a second jaw strike as it violently shakes itself, trying to rip away a mouthful of flesh. Ew. On a success, the target takes an additional amount of slashing damage and then also takes persistent bleed. So let's see if I can hit. Come on, buddy. I rolled an 8.
Oh.
An 8 total is what it is.
Unsuccessful. That is unsuccessful. That's actually a critical failure. Do I get a counterattack?
Dude, like
no, not in this case, but Keryth.
The wall. Yes.
Keryth. One of them is near death, one of them is unharmed. What do you got for me, Keryth?
I'm going to target the one that is on her upper left corner of her square.
The fresh one?
Yeah.
The freshest one. All right, go for it.
The one violently shaking, trying to like rip flesh from her arm or something like that.
Yeah. And since, you know, they're in her square and I want to be more careful, I'm going to switch my damage back to piercing. I had it on slashing from the previous fight. Alright, let me try and hit this damn thing. No, I can't.
You got this.
But the night is almost up, so I'm going to use my last hero point. Because that was only a 2.
Oof.
And that was a 1.
All right, you have 2 actions remaining.
Let's try again.
Come on,
Dude,
come on.
Keryth.
You just have to hit them.
That's a 3 on the die for a 7.
All right, your luck is gone.
Alright, I'll try one last time because I have nothing better to do. Come on. A 10 total?
Total to hit, no. A 10 total does not hit. Habibi, it is your turn. You see Keryth coming in here and he's trying to like swipe away, but like Tanhi's also like moving her hands, which is like moving the heads that are attached to her hands. And so like Keryth was like, hold still, I'm trying to hit this thing. He's like, they're on me, get them off me.
Are they worse than bugs?
That's an Anjela question. How does Tanhi react? Are these worse than mosquitoes for Tanhi?
So they're not bugs. Like, to her, they're just, like, undead. So, like, yeah, they're, like, buzzing or, like, gnashing, whatever, around her head. But it's not bugs. Like, so to her, it's just, like...
annoying.
She's killed undead before. These are her new target.
It's hilarious because she's acting like they are bugs, but she's acting like they're bugs to a normal person. because bugs to her, she freaks the fuck out. But
that is a good point.
To a normal person, bugs are just like, oh, squash them, shoo them away, and that's how she's acting with these. So.
All right, Habibi, it is your turn.
All right. Habibi is going to see Tanhi getting attacked, and he's going to use Electric Arc on the two that are attacking her.
All right, you roll your damage while I roll my reflex saves. Fun fact, the reflex is their highest reflex save, but it is still lower than the lowest of the sand person save, just to let you guys know.
This is a much easier fight, yes.
And they both failed.
We have definitely picked up on that.
10 points of damage.
10 points of damage,
Nice.
and they both just explode in undead, like, gooey green electrified ashes. You have one action remaining.
I'm going to move into the room just a little bit, just above Keryth.
All right, perfect. All right, we are going to move on to the next severed head. The last one that has not yet, second to last one that has not yet acted. It is also going to fly, and again, same idea as last time. Their strategy is to attack the first thing that provoked them. Tanhi, you're going to take another jaw strike to the face. Are you okay with that?
I guess I have to be.
20 to hit.
That is it.
Fantastic. Here's the damage. Minimum damage. 4 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Mash attack for its second action. 15 to hit.
That is a miss. Get off me.
We're gonna go for the last one. Who to go to? You know what? I haven't gone to Tanhi in a while. Let's go to you again.
Oh my gosh.
Poor Tanhi.
He's really out for you tonight.
I just want y'all to know that he asked me, he was like, if I just wail on you tonight, are you going to be okay with that? And I was like, yeah, I guess.
no, this is actually how their tactics are written in the book. The skulls all swarm the first creature that enters the room, and they focus on that creature before moving on to the next. So I just follow the rules.
I mean, technically, Tariq would have been the first character.
That's true, but he didn't provoke them.
Nothing.
That's true.
If I provoked, would you guys want to fight these guys alongside the sand person at the same time?
What if, okay, but how hilarious would it have been if Tariq ran back with trailing like 6 heads, like, ah!
We'd be like, Tariq, right. What did you do?
You're right. What did you do? It's like, I'm sorry. You're right. That would have been funny. But this thing is going to go an 8.
Really?
Okay, how about, I got you. Let me try another one. How about a 3?
Really?
Total.
Oh yeah, that's totally a crit, right?
Natural 1 on that one. All right. We're going to go to Tanhi. It's your turn. 2 of them on your face. You're raged. You're swarmed by bugs. What do you got for me?
I guess I'm just going to come down with my axe on one of them. I don't care which one, because that's a 19 on the die for a 28.
A 19 is it? 28? Oh, that's a crit. All right.
So
I have a feeling it's dead.
I have a feeling it's dead too.
Max damage.
God, how much?
36 points of damage.
Holy fuck balls.
Overkill. Shatter, completely disintegrates.
No, it just disappears. It's like, slight boop. Just a glitch in the Matrix, just gone.
I told you to buzz off. Alright. And then she's gonna come down with her axe again.
Oh no.
It has 1 hit point.
Bye.
But I rolled a 15 on the die, plus 4, 19.
They have an AC of 15, so...
12 points of damage.
It had 1 hit point, like I said, and this thing is dead. We will see you guys next week.
Nice job.
Such overkill.
Oh my god.
Smashing.
Hey everyone, hope you enjoyed the episode. If you liked what you heard, then please like, share, or subscribe to the Mithril Tabletop. You can find us on YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, Reddit, or Instagram. Feel free to email us at themithraltabletop@gmail.com. We'll see you next week. Music and sound effects are provided to you by Envato Elements. The Mummy's Mask is copyright 2014. Mummy's Mask images, characters, and artwork are a trademark of Paizo Incorporated.